Oh God.
There we go. It's there.
Oh, if everyone knew what happened before you started pressing record, Fiona.
Well, that's why I don't press record until you finish doing that because it's
And
gross.
nobody
Yeah.
would believe it.
No one
Welcome,
would
viewer.
believe it.
I am saying welcome, viewer, because we have one person that watches. Just the one. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Welcome to Audits Do Why Don't You? Oh, we're digging for treasure. Dig,
How
dig.
many is it now?
Oh,
Do you know?
I do when I go and look.
Oh, okay.
You don't.
When
I
I
reckon it's about 20 now.
It's like that's like saying I know all the lyrics to all the songs in the world, but only when I can read them.
That my head just hurt then.
That's all right. I haven't been fed today.
I wonder
You've
why.
had your carrots. You've had
I
your
wonder
carrots.
why.
Stop moaning.
I wonder
Only
why.
some of them. The rest got splurged into the sitting room.
If people think that the thing stuff. Anyway, welcome. We're I'm digging out treasure. We're seeking treasure today. Unfortunately, Terry and Ian are here.
Hiya!
Okay.
I found him. He was in the pub last night. Sorry, did you say treasure or Trevor?
Anyway, on that note, Terry, tell us your thoughts before we start then.
My thoughts on digging for treasure.
Yeah.
Well, well. I just love digging for treasure in my lessons with learners as well as my PDIs now. I love it. I just love it
Okay. Ian,
because I ain't finished yet. Oh my God, cut me off in my prime. No, move on, move on, move on.
because you haven't had a chance to think of it. Ian,
Well, I think if you're going to go digging for treasure, it helps if you've got some kind of a map.
And a spade.
Yeah, or at least a spoon.
You know what that sounded like? That sounded like Ian has prepared something. He's been thinking about it.
No, 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 no. That came into my head when she threw you under the bus.
Okay, you check it.
I was thinking treasure map, treasure map, treasure map. And I had everything crossed, thinking, don't say map, Terry, don't say map. And you didn't.
okay, so let's get serious because, people have got things to do, places to run to. Superficial answers. We're looking for deeper stuff. We do sometimes. Does anyone else have that where you
Yes.
you're
Oh,
trying
sorry, Karen.
to get somewhere and you ask questions and you get stupid answers, don't you? We've just had two great examples from Terry.
That's why we did it.
That
To
was
show
what you
there
told us
is
to
such a
do.
thing. Yeah,
That's what
there
you
is such
told
a thing
us
as
to
stupid
do.
answer.
Okay. Do either of you want to start somewhere or shall I?
I'll
Oh,
start. I'll
Sounds
start. I'll
exactly
start
it.
somewhere. I'll start somewhere.
Fancy asking a question like that.
Yeah.
Two of them.
because they just don't want me to be in control, Andy. That's all.
But we get a choice. Right, I'm going to begin. I love it. I just love digging for treasure. I love it. It's my favorite bit because you get all sorts of goodies when you don't give up, didn't you? And the person who's getting dug. Hang on, that doesn't sound right. The person who's being treasured. That didn't sound right either. The person who's doing
Person.
the treasure.
The
Huh?
person. Just the
That's what I
person.
said.
Right.
Oh, just the person. Okay. Is that politically correct? Yeah. The person is finding jewels and coins and all sorts of stuff that they didn't even know was buried there. And those moments when it's like, oh my God, those are the best bits.
Is it something you can just start with? I have got an agenda. And I'm thinking the starting place has to be the power imbalance that always happens in a car with a learner. Does everyone know what I mean? We are always going to be the expert. They are going to be on the back foot. So we start off with that. So when we're trying to dig for treasure, when we ask a really good question that's brilliant and digging for those gems, as you say, Terry, if we haven't set the scene properly, what does our person start thinking about? Go on, Ian.
They think they're going to fall into a trap. We're trying to trap them rather than free them.
Best way to undig yourself from that hole. How do you address it? What can you do in the moment just to help them not feel trapped in that way, Ian?
Well, I seem to say this a lot on these things, but you've got to start as soon as you get in the car with them to create the right environment where they're going to trust you. You know, none of what we do can work if we haven't got the right environment in the car.
Agreed.
Then it becomes the instructor-led approach where we focus too much on the things that aren't good, and we end up giving solutions because nobody's talking to us because they think we're setting them up for a fall.
It's where they've been for however many years they've been in education. It's societal. So it does happen. Do you think, Terry, though, that they
Not often. Oh, sorry, there's more to come. Sorry. I thought you finished that question. Sorry.
I might just
Terry, do you think... No, that's answered. Sorry.
Yeah. So I'll answer it myself then. They keep putting us back there into expert position. They don't mean...
If you let them.
Yeah, exactly. So if you feel it's coming and you want to preempt that, get in before and stop that happening to help you, Terry. If you want to get... you can just say, I just want to hear how you saw it or see it or view it. Remember, I haven't got a right or wrong, or there isn't a right or wrong with this. I just, it's just ask the questions. I just want to hear more. And if you remind people of that, it frees them to just give you their more. There's the starting point of the treasure.
It's contracting, that's all it is. It
is. That's the official word. So it's contracting, but reminding of where the contract is.
Yeah, as long as you remind them of the contract, remind them of their role and remind them of your role and what your role isn't, which is to trap them, as Ian perfectly put it, then I think you're gonna find ways for them to discover the treasure. So what questions do you use then, you two, for digging for treasure? If anyone listening wants to have some idea of it, but how do you do this? Sounds great, but how do you do it? That's my London voice, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
So is that a big town near where you are? Is it, Terry? London?
It's a little village. Yeah. Got a post office, pub and a river,
What's your answer, Ian? Come on, we've got an agenda.
What? You've got an agenda? I like questions like, what are the benefits of? Because they have to think about benefits because they've usually been conditioned into talking about negatives.
Yeah. Benefits. I like that. I like that. You've got an agenda, Terry. That's why you asked the question. Or were you just deferring it so we answered that's the thing you didn't?
No, I'm just thinking of the poor person listening to this
Yeah.
who's come on and wants some ideas. Well, okay, sounds great, but how'd you do it? You know, what kind of questions do we ask? You know, I love the old favorite. Tell me more.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, that's really interesting. Tell me more. And
And
you know,
anything else?
anything else? Yeah.
Oh, we're not getting stuck in a tell me more anything else loop, are we? We're not getting stuck in a tell me more anything else loop. We're not getting stuck in a tell me more anything else loop, are we?
No.
That's good.
I also like where you make it about someone else. Those sort of questions where you make it about someone else, like, but what would your mate feel? What would your parents do? What would someone else, something else? And by making it about someone else, how does that help a discussion and digging for treasure?
It just reminded me of a question I used to use and I haven't used for a long time, actually.
Ooh,
Yeah. If you could switch a bit of the driving with a really, really good driver, which bit would you swap?
yeah.
That about someone else, isn't it? I've forgotten about that one, actually.
But it frees everything. So you get the treasure without it being personal.
Yeah. Exactamundo.
So I like that one.
Vicky got a question. Nah, 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 nah.
I haven't
Sorry.
got a question. I've just got
Oh.
something that I did in a lesson. I asked my pupil why they thought that the other driver had taken a particular course of action, and what would the pupil want to teach them?
No, yeah, that's it. Where you swap it around.
What do you think it is that they didn't know? What would you want to teach them?
Yeah.
And straight away they were like, well, they don't understand the lane markings. Brilliant. So what are you going to go and teach them? It was lovely. And another one that I've been using a lot recently, which I've probably pinched off of you lot, but I've been saying a lot, I'm interested in your thoughts about.
Yes.
So it's non-judgmental, it's nice and open, and yeah, it just gets loads of stuff out of them.
Yeah.
Ooh, you said thoughts. I like that. Just made me think of an important thing. If it's okay, I'll just say it. But you know, sometimes I'm going back in history, right? When I first started coaching,
Sorry.
I even had dark hair, but it was a lie because it was dyed dark anyway. But when I first started coaching, and people used to meet me and take the mickey incessantly. Oh, you're into this coaching. Maybe how do you feel and how do you make you feel? Endless about the feelings and how do you feel. The thing is, that works both ways because we might be asking a question to a driver about their feelings and they are totally uncomfortable talking about feelings. I'm thinking of our diverse bunch of people we have in the car. If you start talking about feelings to people who don't really fully get it or aren't comfortable with discussing it with you, it's really uncomfortable. So you need to change the language. It needs to be specific and tailored to that person. So if you ask about feelings and they're happy with that, that's brilliant. If you ask about how they think about something and they're stuck in a feeling and they're trying not to cry, and you ask what they think about things, there's a mismatch. It has to match. You have to match who you're talking to. So if they don't, was this something I said, Andy? It was something else. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hurt your feelings, or did I make you think something?
Neither. I have cats here. Cats. That must be early.
I knew it was something to do with the cats.
um, but do match to the person that you're with. You've got to match all sorts of ways and all sorts of things. You've really got to use your 5 essential coaching skills that we haven't mentioned at all. But it really is, you need to match. And you need to match the words as well. You know, when someone, I've sat in the back, and the driving instructor is talking about the limit point and the radius, the tight radius of the bend, and the driver's going, as well, dead sharp, isn't it? It's got to match. We've got to match, otherwise we alienate. As soon as we alienate and we mismatch, dead sharp bend with a really tight radius. We've got to match them first. Agreed?
Absolutely, yes.
So match their language first, and then we can use ours and integrate a little bit. Otherwise, you lost them. Right, I've been talking for ages, and you know what Andy's like. He'll tell me to shut up or walk off. And blame it on the cats. Ian,
Hello.
have you got any thought?
No, I had a thought this morning, so I've met my quota today.
Was it this one?
You do look tired.
Yeah, you've written. I keep telling you, you've put the I in upside down and not part of the word.
It isn't an I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terry, you got a thought?
Yes.
Terry.
Yes, I have several thoughts. When you find the treasure, just for those who might, or sorry, the person who might be listening, who's thinking, nah, it's just so much easier to tell them. I ain't going for that waffle of asking all these bloody questions. Or I'm not going to bother digging. I'll ask my usual questions, but if I don't know the answers, I'll just, assume, or I'll tell them because I've seen it before with other driving instructors, or other drivers rather. When you do your digging and find that treasure, the treasure is actually the root cause of the issue. And you've got there. And it's such a freedom moment for the person who's found that treasure. Because that's it, it's done. You found the root cause. You can now work on the behavior like it should be. And it was shown perfectly in a session last week, not in a school, but a personal coaching session. I asked the person a question, and immediately they put their hands in their heads, head in their hands like that, and they went, "Oh my God, that's it. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to happen." And we had a few sessions code after that, but that was it. They got to their treasure, and now they've gone away now till next time, and they know exactly what they need to do, and they know, not for definite yet, because they haven't done it yet, but they know that by doing that, it's going to put them in a better place. Now, I could have made I could have given them ideas. I could have made suggestions for what they should do, but none of them would have been right. So you have to allow the person to find that treasure, get to the root cause, and then work on the plan. And that's why it's so important to find the treasure, man. And as Indiana Jones said, X never, ever marks the spot until it does. And I listen to India about a lot of things. In fact, I live my life by India's rules. Don't ask snakes. Sorry, carry on. I finished. I'm done.
I was just thinking, because I bet
Sorry about that.
another thing you did. Well, no, I was just thinking about how good that session would have been for that person, because you would just go, wow. And you'd just let it sit for a bit while they were going.
It's like last week, power silence.
I'd like to say something as well.
Good.
And it's not going to be as brilliant as what's happened at the moment. But I think it's really, really important for everybody who's here to understand that you got to before you start to get it right. And
Oh,
even
you
when
cracked up. Say it again.
you
Yeah,
do,
it was
you
so
start to get it
important.
right.
Ian, wait. Ian,
Oh, what?
have
You
another go
cracked up.
now.
You froze.
I said what I was thinking was you've got to get it wrong before you can start to get it right. And just start to get it right, you'll get it wrong again and again and again. Time disappears, which it's not going to do, is it?
Not with driving. Is anyone perfect?
Well, I just think it's, what we do is great and we've been doing it a while. But we still get it wrong. I still get it wrong.
Yeah, but getting it wrong is sometimes much more fun than getting it right.
Oh, hell yeah. Because you learn more.
It'd be more expensive also.
Yeah. But it also shows that you're only human and that you're trying your best with people.
Absolutely. Important thing there then. It's okay to carry on making mistakes because the best person keep making mistakes. The best learning is all about making it right in a different way and just keep going. Just keep going with it.
Well, isn't that what we've been advocating all the time we've been doing these? Have a go.
Absolutely.
Get it right.
Yeah.
What's on your agenda, Fiona?
I've got a thing. I always have.
Easy.
Hey.
Right. Here's my thought. So I just want to go over that. Think for a minute before you reply thing. Think for a minute, let it sink in, like Terry said. Also, just occasionally remind people, like if there's a bend and you're trying to get someone to think about what's happening around the bend, and then you just say, it's not hazard perception, as in, I'm not looking for you to say, but it's about your perception. And if you just change it, and this is about you, and you can do all sorts of things with that. And you can change it, because if you ask a question, what do you think might be around the bend, you're going to get the normal answers, because that's the easy thing. We all want to take the easy shortcut, don't we? Why do we cut corners? Well, if humans didn't cut corners and didn't have an instinct to cut corners, Ian would have cooked his Brussels sprouts by lighting his fire with a flint. But we don't do it. We cut corners. So cutting corners in driving is the same thing. He would have been using fire and flint, Terry. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, it'd be
I'm wondering if Brussels sprouts was a euphemism.
not in my world. Or was
Okay.
it carrots?
Might be now. Might be now.
Well, I think so. You can't say anything on this thing. It's about your perception, not hazard perception. Just remind them. It's just trying to get people to think.
I've got a question. You got another agenda thing? You've got
Yeah.
an agenda thing. Go on, go with your agenda thing. I've got something at the end.
No.
No. I don't want to mess up your agenda, blood.
No, it's not that strict.
Okay. So, excuse me. I'm just thinking again of the person listening to this that's thinking to themselves, well, I try this, but a lot of the time I get, I don't know, or I get just shrug of the shoulders. How are you meant to get to the treasure when someone doesn't know or shrugs their shoulders?
I've got a
That's a
thought.
question, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah. I've got a thought. Ian, we've got to dig deep. We've got to find the treasure. Why are they shrugging their shoulders? So sometimes the treasure is ours, isn't it?
Yeah. I think, You got to remind them that we're there to support them and to help them. And we're not there to catch them out. We're not trying to catch them out. We're genuinely interested in what they think would be round the bend. But I want to hear what you think, not what you've seen on Hazard Perception, not what was here last time you were coming around the corner. I want you to think. I want to hear what you think about what you could find round that corner.
You can nick Vicky's one as well. You're teaching a mate.
Yeah. What would you say? Yeah. If you were sitting next to a mate and they were struggling with this, what would you suggest might be there that would grab their attention and make them potentially change something?
Terry, did you ever thought yourself then? Seeing as you brought up the moment.
No, again, I'm just thinking of the person who's listening, trying to be as helpful, get something out, as much out of this as they can. I think also, just to follow on from what that there Ian said, when you do ask those kind of questions that Ian's so generously offered, that you've got to do what you said. If you said you're genuinely interested in what they've got to say, you've then got to be interested in what they say. Because if you're not, if you come across as judgmental or laughing at them or not taking them seriously or anything like that, you ain't never going to get anything but I don't know. So, everything, all the great stuff that Ian said, you've got to follow up and do what what you said you would do.
Absolutely.
Is that one of yours, Ian? You said it starts at 6:30.
Probably, yes. My bad. Can't read a diary, but anybody who's worked with me knows that.
It's a thing. I have something else on that story note.
Go for it.
Yeah, but I clicked a button now. I've forgotten. Yes, that's it.
Not the first time you said that, is it?
No,
Sorry.
that's it. No, go. It's something we do. Us three in particular, Ian, Terry, and I. We use humour all the time. I have a feeling Andy might do.
Well, I'm dubious about that.
Humour.
Humour.
Oh, don't laugh in my car. Get into trouble if you laugh in my car. Serious business learning to drive.
It is at the end of the day. However, it doesn't need to be serious in the process, in my opinion. However, what is the most ridiculous thing that could happen around the corner could be an opener. Get people ridiculous. Has anyone else ever driven down a road? Me? Well, I was the passenger, driver driving down the road, and we both went. And I said, did I just see some camels in the field on our left? And Mylena said, yes. And we went, it's not what you expect in Colchester.
In the field. I thought you were going to tell us that one had escaped and it was round the corner.
No, there were a few.
In the field.
Camels in a field.
I can beat that.
Oh.
What, you can beat a camel? That's animal cruelty.
Yeah. Animal beatery. Come on, Penny.
I was in the back of the car. Lerner was in the front, and I had two PDIs. One of the other PDIs was in the front of the car. We've come round this bend. On the left, two naked women in a photo shoot.
Where was this, Penny?
Who do you think spotted it first?
Terry.
The cameraman.
Not quite.
Lerner.
The learner, the driver. Yep. The two PDIs completely missed it. They were both
Penny, I do beg to differ. I do think we both saw humps.
True.
Excuse me? Where was this, Penny?
Yeah.
Penny, where was this? God damn it. Here's the address.
This was West Walton.
How many?
West Walton, a village called West Walton. or between West Walton and Woolsoken. There,
Where's that? Where's that? Up near you?
Beach.
Do you want the what
Barry
three
and
words
Wisbeach.
code, Terry?
What?
Do you want the what 3 words code?
Yeah.
If you got it handy, yeah.
I haven't seen them since, I have to say.
Oh, waste of time. Don't worry about it.
Bit cold.
Oh no, it's a bit hot today.
So look at him writing the words down. He's writing the location.
I'm waiting for the 3-word thingy, whatever you call it.
You want to come down my way? They do the naked bike ride.
I'm sorry, what?
Over in Portsmouth, they do the naked bike ride.
Who does?
Well, weird people decide they want to saddle up their ass. But yeah, they do that annually.
They
They do it
Have our
anally.
disclaimer. I forgot to say it earlier.
do it anally.
Adult humour and sometimes language.
I
Becky, you
haven't
got to think
ventured
about
over
what you're
there.
saying, man. I've learnt you this. You got to
No,
think. You
what
can't say
happens?
annually when you're talking about the arse.
Can I just ask you this, Vicky? It's all very well.
Another one.
Like,
Can I just ask you this? Oh my God!
they're all on the move, all these naked cyclists, right?
No,
And they're in a
no.
pack, and they might feel a little bit sort of comforted by the fact that they're all doing something daft, but they're together. I get that, right?
Very much so.
Now, what about the poor one that gets a puncture?
At least there's plenty of places to park the bike while they fix it.
Say no more.
Oh, God. How did we go down this rabbit hole?
Oh, God knows. Oh.
Thanks,
But the
Penny.
light that we see at the end of the tunnel is the 545 Express.
Right.
Another one. Tunnels. Just they not get it. Oh, God. Sorry. What was the question, Fiona?
Here is a question for you, Terry, in particular, because this is a pash of yours.
Really?
What should we not fill?
I know him, Phil.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah. What should we not fill?
Oh, I know.
Oh, Phil, as in Fill, not Feel. Sorry. We should not fill the silence, man. Let the silence be. Good point, Fiona.
I was thinking that you were still on that bike joke of yours. I was thinking that the next word was going to be McCrevice.
Yeah, Phil McCrevice. Yeah, good friend of mine.
Oh, my word.
Mate in mine in Scotland.
Lee.
Oh, God.
At least we never pretended that this was going to be serious. We called it audits for a reason.
Oh, God.
So when you ask a weird question, but you can go really stupid, then you can just literally say, let's go stupid for a bit. What's the weirdest thing you could see around the bend? And it could be Vicky's cyclists. It could be Penny's photography subjects. It could be my humps.
Be what did you say?
On the camels, the humps we saw.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, phew. That's a relief.
Here we go. Let's go. Stupid. You can go really bizarre. In 6 months from now, you're driving around that bend. You are on your own. What's the one thing that could catch you out?
Getting me humps.
Yeah. But you can talk about this. You can just come up with the things that have happened to you. I was driving down the road once. No. What's the
What?
biggest?
If they're as weird as that, you can just make them up anyway.
Exactly. Well, people wouldn't be surprised if I made anything up. My mum used to do that look for me, you know. Sometimes though, do you find that sometimes you open your mouth and your mum falls out? It's like you hear what your mum would have said. Don't even say it, Terry. Shh.
Oh dear, like it's a
Would you
family show.
agree? So, Vicky, you know, when you were talking about that stuff around the bend, because you wrote in the little thread thing, talking about the thing, do you need to get them to say what it is? Because it sounds like an agenda thing to me. It sounds like we have our agenda and we need to try and manipulate that person to say the thing we want to hear them say so that we know they've learned something. It's kind of that. But learning is a weird thing because people like Terry still learn. I don't know how, but you know, people can still learn and you shouldn't. But we have an agenda. And if you say to somebody that kind of thing in your future, if you went round that bend and something went horribly wrong, not horribly wrong, but horribly wrong, what would have been the cause of it? Is it the cyclists, the camels, is it that someone's fallen over around the bend, or is it the something else, that the treasure in that moment? What is the treasure in that moment? Is it the thing around the bend, or is it the something else? Where is the treasure? Does anyone know what I'm digging at here? Help me out.
Yeah, that you want them to say speed.
Well, is that the nugget? Is that the gem?
You want them to slow down, don't you?
Yeah.
Think about slowing down. Or if I might have got it wrong. Don't humour me,
I
please.
don't know. I wasn't asking the question, so I only know my own agenda, Andy.
Oh, now I'm lost. Riddles, isn't it?
What 3 words? It's a really good app.
Huh?
Terry's already downloading it now, so he can find the naked peeps. He didn't seem keen on the cyclists, though.
Just thinking of the saddle slips.
But then the solution, Andy.
Hmm.
If it's a something around the bend, yeah, what's the solution? What would the solution be? So you get them to think about a random, what could be around the bend, but then the solution. Is that
Well, the thing is, I'd be very careful about using language like that. What could be around the bend, because they might look at me with a strange face, you know. But what can't you see? I mean, I'd be very careful about the wording.
You would, unlike me. Oh, the things. Oh, have you ever heard yourself say dreadful things on lessons? Do you want to know my worst one, Andy? Oh, Terry, do you remember it?
I don't know. Go on. I remember it when you say it.
You will. Young
It's
man.
going to be something
It's dreadful.
nursery.
Actually, it's this. You keep doing that with your foot, and that's why you keep jerking off.
What was the response?
I go red every time I think about this. Every time I can. He didn't bat an eyelid, but I do this even when I.
Listen to what he just said. He didn't bat an eyelid. Could you not have said that a different way?
He didn't react at all. I think Penny's going to inhale her tongue in a minute. So none of you have ever said dreadful things, then just me.
Yeah, just you.
I didn't need
Lots of times, but that's the biscuit. That's the best one.
it is. If anyone else has any useful threads, please put it underneath the video link, just so I don't feel alone. Dreadful.
If you think of any dreadful ones, put them there anyway and pretend.
Yeah, just imaginary ones.
Oh dear.
Anyway, get them to look for clues. like clues on bends, clues. If you stuck your finger in that cow poo, horse poo, whatever poo, how recent has that cow been up this road or the horse?
He just had like they just stopped time, had a bottle of whiskey or something, and then come back.
But you can tell
The
how.
hell was
No,
that? Fingering dog shit. What?
I didn't say dog shit. I said horse poo. You can tell how recently a horse has been passed by how recent the poo is. Come on, Andy.
Well, I only this afternoon, I'm a country
No,
boy.
no more.
My,
No. Where you
my
going?
pupil, who is in his mid-30s and buys and sells horses, so knows a lot about horses. Right? There was a load of it all over the road, and he was able to determine, because I said to him, if I was a tracker, I said, a horse had been up this road. So he said to me, he said, but which way? And I went, huh?
Oh,
You know, because it was both sides, you see,
yeah,
both carriageways, right?
yeah.
And a lot of it, that's why it was worth mentioning. So he said to me, which way? And he was able to tell me that when it falls, when it's on the move, the rounded side, you see the rounded side on approach. So, and then it flattens off, right? So we went round the block again.
So,
So that he could show me and say, see what I mean?
see now.
So, hang on, he hasn't answered. Which one was it?
Huh?
How do you tell? The flat or
Just
the
the
round?
rounded side. So as you were driving, you saw the rounded side of a
Is that
dog.
first out or last out?
And it flattens off as it's going forward.
Oh, it flattens off. Okay.
Yeah. Right. He said if you've
Do you
ever
think-
watched it fall, like, you know. No, I haven't really.
Do you think that's how they followed Butch and Sundance?
Anyway,
They
but
look for the bike. They look for the bike tracks.
the things people know, and we underestimate the knowledge.
No, I learned a lot.
Oh God.
Yeah.
See, you were laughing at me, Uncle Terry, and you just heard Andy say,
What I often laughed at you, Fiona.
I'm only hoping that when my standards check comes around, that is part of it, knowing about poo, because I should do quite well now, you know, as I learn all sorts, but not the right things, I fear. Yeah.
was the instructor aware?
Oh my God.
So, it has gone off on a bit of a tangent.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a long one. Easy, Tiger. Oh. Well, at least after today, or the last 5 minutes anyway, I feel confident about going on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Well, you got lots of friends to phone. I think you can only choose one.
Talking of
You
which,
get-
you got to buy
you
a
choose
lottery
one,
ticket
yeah.
today. 185 million.
There you go. We could have shared it, and instead of me winning it all.
Well, can you share it anyway? I'll give you
No.
two. Give you a couple of bob. Give you one.
Yeah,
125.
okay.
I'll give you 125.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'll
Ian
tell you
would
what,
know that's a guinea and how much?
Guinea and a shilling.
remember
5th November. Oh,
yeah,
no, cool.
remember the pauses. Remember, keep the contracting going, as Terry said. Keep reminding people, I'm not looking for anything. I'm just trying to. I need more information. I'm trying to help, but I don't know how you think about things. So you need to help me out so that I can help you out. It's teamwork. All of this is teamwork, and it's worth reminding people. I don't have an agenda. I don't have an IQ. It's keep Terry. Keep. But once you summarize it and then you say, is that the kind of thing you were getting at? And they go, yeah, you can tell which direction a horse is walking in. You can tell how far to go if you use my method.
What's your method?
Put your finger in it.
I'd rather not know.
I just drive slower, just in case.
Oh, God. Oh. Right, are we winding up, Fiona, before
We're
it goes
winding
off
it
on
up.
another
I think
tangent?
we've
We are
been winding it up from the start.
Yeah, I think we'd all just wound each other up. I am particularly tired. Can anyone tell? Anyway, why don't you and see what this is? Sorry, why don't you come and see what this is all about next session? Because that's what it's called. I've forgotten the date. I wrote it.
It's a Monday. It's Monday, the first Monday of the next month.
Yes, the first of September.
What's the
Remember,
topic gonna be?
remember.
1st of September,
September morn.
6 p.m.
Now it's 6 p.m.
Is
not
it?
6:30.
Yes.
I don't know.
Nurse
Obviously, from
Hat,
today's
Nurse Hat, I'm hoping I'm saying your name properly. Don't listen to Ian to find out what time to turn up, because he'll give you the wrong one. So we'll tell you now.
Once.
It's 6
It's
o'clock
happened
on the 1st
once.
September.
Once. It's happened
6
once.
p.m. 1st of September. But you have to wait and see why don't you in about?
Because we're not telling you it's about.
All right.
Ooh. It's a mystery machine. Yeehaw!
A mystery.
But we could
Yeah,
draw.
a
You could have
mystery.
run a book, perhaps. I mean, while you're deciding what the subject's going to be.
No,
we could
no,
run a
we
book
know
on
No,
what
we
it
know.
might
We
become.
know.
We
No,
all
we know what the
it
subject
is.
is, Andy.
We were told to pretend we knew what we were doing, Terry and I.
One of us knows what it is.
Yeah, but
Well,
what's
that
it going to
changes every
become
day.
is what I thought we could run a book on.
Come on, a book.
So
You're the horse man.
tonight
You can do it.
developed into all shit. But what?
Don't they always, Andy?
Or naked
Directional.
cyclists.
Directional horse.
Directional
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Directional horse doodah. That's the next thing. What have you got on, Terry? What's coming up?
We've got September. We've got
You.
start. We've got start 4-week course. Monday morning, 9 till 10:30. 1st, 8th, 15th, and 22nd September. And we go deep, man. We go deeper in coaching stuff. We go deeper in questions. We go deeper in self-awareness. And we have a WhatsApp group that you can ask questions during the week. And I'm basically in your corner for 4 weeks in September. Ask away as a group. Tell me what you noticed. Ask me questions about what you tried based on the stuff that we work on a Monday morning. You go away for the rest of the week and you practice it, and you get feedback as you go along. So that's the first 4 Mondays in September, and then when is my next workshop? 4th September. Got a Busting Coaching Myths workshop. So with those of you who are listening or watching, if you think coaching is I'm asking questions, so I'm coaching. I'm not asking questions, so I'm not coaching. You let them get to a certain standard, then you can start coaching. If those are beliefs that you hold, this is a workshop for you, because they are all myths about coaching. And then, oh dear, when's the next one? Oh my God. The 11th, got a workshop, 6 to 8 o'clock again, on how we help people fail driving tests. And it's a different look at what we might do that actually help people fail. And there's tools and techniques and stuff on there that I'll give you that that might help. And then the last one, the old games one again, really popular games workshop. Fun games you can play and challenges you can play with your learners or PDIs. If you teach PDIs, Wednesday 24th, 9 till 7:30 in the evening. And there is an early bird offer. If you sign up to start before 6 p.m. on the 19th of September, you can have 40% off all the September workshops.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know.
that's worth
It's worth
it.
over 50 quid.
Well, mate, if you sign up before the 19th of September, you get 40% of all the September workshops.
Yes.
All
It's a
his.
bit late then, isn't it?
All
Normally,
of mine. Sorry, all of mine, Andy.
what?
Bit late. What's late?
Well, if you're signing up before the middle of September for September workshops, I thought they started.
19th of August. Sign up for 19th of August. What did I say?
Exactly, you said
September?
September. There you
Because I'm
are.
an idiot. Because I'm talking whole shit, Andy.
Yeah, it sounds as me. Thank you, Andy, for helping me
Sign
out.
up,
Thank you.
sign up before 19th of August. Thank you, Andy.
Terry, Ian.
What?
Oh, sorry, you haven't finished. You got more.
No, it's the 19th. Got me thinking now, Andy. I'm on the wrong thing. I'll give it a day. Carry on, Finn. I'll give it a day. The early bird offer
Ian,
finishes.
have you got any workshops yet?
I know this is me, man.
Well, can you get some, please?
I
Yes.
know.
Yes,
I know.
well,
This is me, man. I
I've
know.
got my new one.
Excellent.
My new one's, do you know, it hasn't, I've done some research. It hasn't been done before. So mine's are new and weird. There isn't anything like it out there. Mind you, there's nothing like Terry's workshops either.
Is yours round the corner?
Mine's,
Mhm.
no,
Can't see it.
no, mine's on Zoom. It's beyond the test. You can sign up for module 1 only. You can sign up for the whole lot. It's every week. There's either a module or an insight session, and it's the experiences I have and all the things I do. But I also, it's mixed in with my experiences from delivering all the indoors courses like speed awareness, what's driving us, motorway awareness, and the crash course, which I'm doing tomorrow. So guys, it's a different kind of thing, but it's really trying to help us, because most of the indoors courses work top down on solving things once people get speeding tickets. My thing, I'm trying to help us work from the bottom up so that we actually help our drivers bottom up to make sure they don't get tickets in the first place. So that's what I'm aiming to do. I'm trying to help us, and I'm trying to help our world get a little bit safer. So it's what Terry's doing. It's what Ian's doing. It's what you guys are trying to do every single day. You're out there. You're aiming to make the world a safer place. And well done for doing it. Just saying, well done for doing what you do.
Yeah, black. 22nd of Feb, 22nd, sorry, August is the early bird offer.
Brilliant.
Which is
Yeah.
so get in touch. Find me on Facebook, send me a message, and for more information.
Do if you know
Absolutely.
any of the rest of us, we'll point you in. If you haven't got Terry's contact details, just contact us. We'll point you in the right direction. Same thing about me. Anyway, thanks everybody. Thank you, viewer, for watching.
You enjoy your run.
Enjoy your run.
I will, thanks. Yeah, I will.
I invite you to strike a pose. You don't have to, but I'm thinking about Terry.